Hi, everyone. My name is Evan Armstrong. I work for the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank on the Impact and Policy Research team. I work with Ashley and Morgan. You've probably met one of the three of us, and we all work on service insights together. Today, I wanted to walk you through how to do a bug report. So, when something goes wrong, how do you report that up the chain? So, Service Insights is software that's still in development. Where they regularly add new features or roll out new updates that sometimes make it not work the way we hope it would. But if you notice those things, you'll want to elevate those to us as quick as possible so that we can let Feeding America know, they can fix it, and we all can get about our day trying to serve neighbors. So, the best thing to do to make that process kind of as simple as easy so that it's not, 10 or 20 emails back and forth trying to get down to the brass tacks of what happens, but rather it's just us, getting all the information as succinctly as possible so that we can pass it on to Feeding America and so that they can remedy the solution as quick as possible. We've created a bug reporting form. So, if you've gotten any technology from us in the past couple of years, we've probably bookmarked it with this website. So, either in your browser or on the home page, if you're working on a tablet, we've probably bookmarked a website somewhere that says, CPFB SIMC help. If we haven't, then take a minute and just look at this URL here, cpfbsimchealp.my.canva.site / troubleshooting-guide. That is the website that you'll want to use. And this has a lot of helpful information. So this has our troubleshooting guide, which walks you through just a couple of quick things that you can check first before you go reporting a bug. These are common issues, so I would try any of these things before you elevate something to us. Log out back in. And if nothing is working after doing these couple of troubleshooting things, clearing your cookies or logging out and back in, then it's time to elevate it to us so that we can get Feeding America on the case. So that's what this form is here. So there's a form embedded in the website, or you can just click on the link and that'll take you to the exact same form just in full screen. So as you fill this out, you'll want to input your agency's name, your contact name, that would be you in this case, or whoever is going to be available to for a follow-up, if we have to email them back, that contact's email address. When the bug was observed, what type of device and browser you were using. So if you're on an iPad, you'll want to note that you were on an iPad. If you were on a laptop, you'll want to note that you were on a desktop. And then what browser you were using ideally. Most of our iPads will be on Safari by default. Um, most desktops are Chromebooks, so they'll be on Chrome by default. But if you have changed things so that you can use whatever browser you personally prefer, then you will probably know about that. But at default, if you're on a laptop, it's likely Chrome, Google Chrome. If you're on an iPad, it's likely Safari. If you're on your own cell phone, it's up to you to figure out what that is. I can't tell you. But most Apple devices are Safari. So just say, what browser and device you were on. That helps the development team in case it's something specific to that browser. And then just here, this box here is where you give the full explanation of what's up, what bug was happening, and essentially the steps that you took that gave you that error message or that produced that erroneous result. Because if you can let us know the steps you took to create that erroneous result, then Feeding America can replicate that, and then they can see, okay, what's breaking down, what's causing that error. And then if there's any relevant screenshots, right? So if it's just, if the bug is that something doesn't look right, or that something is displayed where it's not supposed to, or something is not displayed where it's supposed to, then a screenshot might be useful. So you can take a screenshot and you can add those in here. if you're on a desktop, you can look up whatever the screenshot command is or hit the print screen button somewhere on your keyboard. Um, and then that'll save to your photos and you can just drag and drop it into here. If you're on your phone, you might want to screenshot. I know like iPhones, for example, you hold the home button and your power button at the same time. And that'll create a screenshot on my phone. My phone's an Android, so I think it's like the lock screen and the down volume key. So you might have to Google it and figure out what the screenshot is for your specific device. Um, but if it's necessary, include a screenshot, especially if you get an error message, where that window pops up in the middle of the screen, it says error, and then it shows you kind of like a long numerical string of text to give it like an error code. Feeding America will want to know what that error code is because that will help them assess what the problem is. So that's where you could find all that. And then you just admit and hit submit and it goes right to us. We will take a look at it so that we at the Central PA Food Bank know that you're having this issue and um, we get a chance to, maybe we see it and we say, oh, actually, I know exactly what's causing that, and we can step in before Fano ever needs to touch it. But most of the time, we'll look at these. If it's genuinely a bug that needs to be elevated to Feeding America, we'll send it on to them. And then, like I said, the quickest resolution will hopefully be reached, and you'll be on your way to serving neighbors again in no time. So. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to email us. Our inbox is serviceinsights@centralpafoodbank.org. And Morgan, Ashley, and myself all check that inbox. So that's your best bet of getting a timely response in case one of us is out or at an appointment or something like that. But again, thank you very much for watching, and hope you all have a good day.